Good morning. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My name is James Jimmy Hills. I am the host of Java with Jimmy, and Happy New Year. This is our first broadcast for 2025. And I want to say Happy New Year to the folks that are tuning in. It is Mental Health Monday, and I wondered, what I was going to do as far as programming. As I've mentioned, we are in the middle of some operational changes, and so some of the scheduling and program, well, a lot of it is on me. And so I mention that because over the weekend, we were made aware that a young man had transitioned. I am going to purposely negate the way in which he transitioned and highlight the fact that as we've even before 2020, and as we found out in 2020 when we couldn't gather in person, this space has often out of observation of waking up yesterday morning on social media and seeing the impact of this young king's life on so many, and specifically within the young dance, the Boston community, the young creative and dance industry. You all know I'm transparent, and for those of you that are watching for the first time, I'm struggling. And so we are, after seeing so many impacted, I reached out to Shanta, I believe it's Simmons Farley, and, just said that as we've done often, and when I observed such a large impact of a soul's life on so many, that to me were not connected, but were connected to me in some sort of way. But they were all connected through the dance community. And so I reached out to her. I said, hey, I want to, hold this moment of silence. And would you mind checking with Mom, who is Miss Rena? I did have the opportunity to speak with her. And so Miss Rena, I'm not sure if you're watching. I'm folks going to leave my phone on because we availed the platform to the family if she wants to at any point, no matter what's being said, she can call in. But I did get her permission to hold this moment of silence. Many of our young people are in school, but they may see this after. But there is a large community of what Shanta refers to as dance moms and dance dads, aunties, uncles, a community, the Boston Arts Academy, community has been impacted. And so what I would like to do before the moment of silence is mentioning the Boston Arts Academy Foundation reached out to me this morning. Miss Danella Clark reached out, and this is what she said. Thank you so much for honoring Kyrie. He was a member of Boston Arts Academy class of 2023. As you know, I'm also a victim of losing family members and loved ones. And this is why I am proud to co-chair the campaign for the Louis D. Brown Peace Institute. I am also proud that I am working with Tina Sherry and our head of school, Tyrone Sutton, to support the family with the services and any sort of celebration of life they would like to have as the head of the Boston Arts Academy Foundation. And so this young man, as I said, the foundation, the Boston Arts Academy, the alumni, some of the upperclassmen that are there now. I want to ensure also that you all know who Kyrie was and is still to many. As you know, he was a graduate of the Boston Arts Academy. He was an amazing dancer. He danced for many dance troupes. I may get in trouble here because I may not have them all. This is not my space. But some of them were Area 51 Majorette Dance Team, Origination Dance Company, Unknown Major Hype, Hazel Jinx Collective, and also graduated in 2023. He was attending actively AMDA College in Los Angeles as a dance major. He was home for the holiday break. He touched so many lives and so many people in the community. In the observation on social media, I had the opportunity to see this vibrant, talented, creative young man who touched so many lives, from young people, his peers, to those who trained and supported him in academics. He had a great impact on many. And so we are going to have a moment of silence now. I just want to be very observant and make sure, just checking for family if anyone is on to honor them. Okay. Pearl of the World on Instagram is praying for the Boston Arts Academy and for the family. And so what we're going to do is have this moment of silence, and we will come back and share with you a gathering that is taking place tomorrow evening, as well as what you can do to support this family in community. And so at this time, we will ask you to, I'm just making sure, I got the phone on, but I'm just making sure. We will ask you to observe the moment of silence with us right now. Thank you all so much for that. We wanted to also share with you that tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. at the Lena Park Community Development Center, there will be a gathering for the dance community, our young people, and we want to ensure that for those of you that may want to support the young people and the family, one of the easiest and quickest ways you can do that is on tomorrow, show up with water and tissue. That is a standard item. Those are standard items that are needed in these situations when we come together as a community to support these young people. I am going to be wise. I think we may at some point take a break, but we wanted to let the community know that this is how you can support the family and the young people. There are over 200 young people expected. And so that will be taking place tomorrow at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The address is 1150 American Legion Highway in Dorchester. And so if you would like to donate water and tissue, you can do that. Additionally, we want to ensure, and my understanding is that Mom has signed off on this. And so I am going to also share a GoFundMe link where you can also support the family by making a donation. And so I just want to make sure that I can, of course, oh, there it is, copy link. I want to make sure that you have that information as well. So right there in the comments, it is hyperlinked. Janina, we see you and give our best to, there are many young people that are impacted. And Janina, we saw your post, and give our love to Jada. There is the GoFundMe. I'm going to probably take a break so I can get myself together. There is the GoFundMe link that you can make a donation to the family and also consider donating water and tissue at Lena Park tomorrow. Many are impacted. Nicole shares, my daughter danced with him and said that he was a good friend. I pray for his family. Mama Java is praying for the young people and those for those struggling emotionally today. Auntie Java is referring to us coming together as family and unity. And that is one place. This is one place that we do that. And so, you know, when young people are impacted, that's a little bit different for me. And so we will keep you abreast of everything that is being planned as information goes out. We will share it. So thank you all. I want to share what was said on the flyer as well, and remind you that you can support them tomorrow evening. We warmly invite the entire dance community of Boston to join us for prayer, grief counseling, support, and comforting hugs. Our children are struggling and feeling lost after the loss of our beloved Kyrie. We want to ensure they don't feel alone during this difficult time. We need our village. Please bring blue or white balloons with a candle. All right, folks. So there's another action item in addition to the water and tissue. Fashad, appreciate you. In addition to the water and tissue, they are also asking if you can bring blue and white balloons along with the candle for the young people, and maybe consider bringing some extra for the young people that may not have the ability to get a candle or just, so bring maybe a couple of extras so the young people can have some as well. So thank you all. I know it is our first day back. I'm going to use wisdom and get myself off of here. But know that if at any point Mom reaches out, that we will, because it's important that his story is told by those that loved him. And that is key in where we can support the family and our young people in the dance community. There's a lot of young people impacted. And so please look for information on Shanta's page. Kai Edwards, mentioning him, the young people at Boston Arts Academy, the staff, the other dance moms and dads, but most importantly, the family, the immediate family, and those that loved him in the surrounding family as well. Please keep this family in your prayers. I just want to make sure that we acknowledge all comments regarding Kyrie and those. I've seen a lot of parents whose children have grew up and danced with him throughout the years. And so we want to make sure that if there's any comments that we honor him here. Pam, love you, sis. I appreciate both of you, Miss Teresa as well. And so that, but this is what we do, and support our community. And as they said, we need our village. And so if you have the ability tomorrow, this is coming straight from James as a logistics person. I knew I should have bought some tissue. Please don't contact Lena Park and inundate them with a lot of calls or showing up early. If you want to get there early, 5:30 or whatever, maybe on Tuesday, but let's make it as easy logistically for Lena Park and those that are organizing this to drop water and tissue. Bring blue. They said we need our village, and this is the assignment. Blue and white balloons along with a candle. I'm saying bring a couple of extra candles in case some young people need them. Have a couple of lighters and matches on deck too, so they can be lit. And your prayers to cover, but more than thoughts and prayers, we have some action items. And I will also name that we will need to do this again for the repass. So we need to be on deck, community. I see folks like Donna, Kenya, and others, Lasagna, people that are in community, that this is what we do in our village. And so we are not going to extend our time today. I'm going to apologize, but you all, understand the context of which, and just to, end on a different note where we can be a little bit light, but there's some heaviness in it. We'll talk about the Patriots later this week. Dina, love you. Love you too, Ma. And just on a light note, so we can leave with smiles on Mental Health Monday. James, I love you, yo. That's what my mother just said to me. I love you too, Ma. All right. Thank you all for tuning in today. And we will be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And if there are updates for the Charlotte Love, and thank you. If there are updates regarding tomorrow evening, we will definitely let you all know. I'm going to say it here. Probably going to be on D&D today, I've been off, got to catch up. And I know a lot of you will reach out. Hey, just checking on you. I'm good. And we'll have some updates on that as well as this journey I've been on. And yeah, we're approaching the 5th year anniversary and things like that, but we're going to go. And you get half an hour today for your points. I guess you all start. Does it start in a new year? Start over rather. Yes, Auntie. All right. Love you all. Appreciate you. Keep this family in prayer. Show up tomorrow for the young people with tissue, with water, with blue or white balloons. And I know us. Is it dark blue, light blue? I'm not sure. If I get an update, I'll let you know. If it's blue, bring it. All right. If I get an update, I will let folks know. And we will see you all tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Have a great day, everybody. And we'll have updates and things later on this week and just checking Instagram just to be sure. Okay. I see Marcia Bibbins, who was on, who presumably was a classmate of Kyrie as well. And so, Marcia, we're praying for you as well, and all the classmates and alumni at BAA, those that are still there, the young people, again, in the dance community, the dance instructors, the volunteers, the moms and the dads. We will see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. God bless you. Have a good day.